Hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Hopefully nobody's house is on fire, or maybe they saw my fire and they're coming to put it out. But seriously, I hope nobody's house is on fire. Merry Christmas to everyone. And it looks like Santa has brought us playoffs. I just got finished doing my Christmas Eve live stream. We finished it off with some Run DMC's Merry Christmas. And it is a Merry Christmas. I'm so excited right now. I don't know that I'll be able to sleep tonight. 8 weeks ago, the last thing you thought would happen would be we would be in the playoffs. Come on now. Let's be honest. Let's be completely honest here. The Washington Redskins were 2 games up on us. We had the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions, right there. We had just lost to the Texans and the Titans and Seattle. Oh. Carolina. It was bad, man. It was really bad. We were talking about the next coach. We were talking about the offensive coordinator being fired over the bye week. Dak Prescott could hardly throw for 200 yards. Zeke Elliott looked a little bit fat. Tyron Smith was hurt. Connor Williams looked like a real rookie. But this team did not give up. This team kept fighting. This team went 6-1. And as I look around the NFC right now, yeah, New Orleans, they're a tough out. They've got home field throughout. The game is going to go through their house. But it's football. And anything can happen. Anybody can win. Anybody can beat you. I'm excited. I don't know how far this team will go. But I know with the cornerstone pieces that this team put on the table, whether you believe in Dak or not, just look at some of the things that we got that we never dreamed we had. At the end of last year, did you honestly believe that Jalen Smith would be that guy? That guy that is literally blowing people up? That guy with the explosiveness that he has? This guy only has 2 NFL seasons under his belt. That guy is going to be a beast for quite a long time. Evander Esch, my God. Brian Urlacher in his rookie year. Tank Lawrence, he wasn't a one-year wonder. And you look around with a guy that we didn't think was going to be able to do much because he had his second surgery on his foot since January, Malik Collins. And the supporting cast, the Antoine Woods, the Randy Gregory, who will have some boneheaded plays. We all know that. He gets flagged a lot, but damn if he didn't show up. Damn if he ain't doing some damage. I had said, if we can just get him to make it through the whole season without getting busted for being on the weed, that anything on top of that was a bonus. And he showed off, and he showed up yesterday. And if he can stay clean, if he can start learning and honing that game, come on, man. You look at guys like Xavier Lays the Woods. You look where Byron Jones. Did you think Byron Jones was going to be the best cornerback in football? And now that he's got a coach, if we can keep him, to keep these guys getting better, that defense is young. And they're hungry. Oh! that offense. You got a playmaker now in Amari Cooper. And Michael Gallup, the third-round draft pick, is beginning to come on. You have the makings right now. If we can get the offensive line together, if we can get a Travis Frederick back, if we can get a Zach Martin next year healthy, if we can keep Tyron Smith from not breaking down, and get a Connor Williams to play better, get Lyle Collins a little bit better, you have exactly the formula that we had in the 90s, because you had Michael Irvin who could go deep, but you also had Alvin Harper who could go the distance at any time through the middle because you were so worried about putting 8 men in the box for Emmitt Smith. You got that formula. You got the youth that we had going through that dynasty. And make no mistake, it's almost like deja vu to me. And I know you guys say I'm crazy. But I got to tell you, listening to you guys talk about Dak Prescott, I'm old enough to remember how nobody believed in Troy Aikman the first couple of years. Troy Aikman the first couple of years. You think Dak's bad? Go look at the numbers for Troy Aikman the first 3 seasons. But they got it together. That young team that had those studs, that when they brought Charles Haley over, made the difference on that defense. I dare say bringing Amari Cooper over is making that difference on the offense. And this may be history repeating itself. I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. But I just start looking at that, and I kind of feel that same way. I don't know if it'll be this year, but maybe it's next year. But you got the triplets. You got the playmakers. You got the defense. We'll see what happens here in the playoffs. But I'm telling you, we're seeing something that's being built, and built the right way. Jerry Jones gets a lot of flack for the management style. Troy Aikman said they need to rip all this stuff out. But I got to tell you, the players that Will McClay has gotten in this franchise, that's homegrown, that's young, you can't argue with. We may not have the coaching staff that knows what to do with all that talent, but you can look across the board at this team and you can say we got as much talent as anybody else. Take a look. I'll take Amari Cooper against anybody. Zeke Elliott, 200 yards above the next guy in rushing. Dak, he's not the best quarterback in the court, but he's not the worst. Right there in the middle. And I believe you do a better offense, a better play caller, and a mentor for him, that you'll see him continue to move up the ranks. And at middle of the pack right now, when he started out at the end of the pack, he's trending up. That defense, I'll put that defense against anybody. Yeah. My prediction is that this is the next Dallas Cowboys dynasty. Call me crazy, but they called me crazy when I said the Cowboys will win the NFC East. Yeah. Merry Christmas. And guys, it's time to turn out the lights, because this party is over. See you guys in the morning. Hey, Roscoe.